wish to correct a misleading impression created recently by Professor Agbola Gambari. And I'm going to tell this story to confirm the statement made by Richard that in this country, even when there were no laws to aid the struggle for human rights, we made our point. General Olusegun Obasanjo wanted to become the General Secretary of the United Nations. Professor Gambari has just said, you know Gambari, the former president, and distributed copies to all member states of the United Nations through their pigeonholes in the UN headquarters in New York. I know about that. What happened? CLO and others also wrote, also compiled their own report. You cannot make this man the Secretary General of the United Nations. That would be like rewarding a dictator for violating the rights of his people. Obasanjo it was. Who proscribed the National Union of Nigerians? Nuns. Detail our leaders. Commercialized education. Detail many people. Child Gani and others. Even for being the lawyer of the student. Gani was charged with stealing his own camera. Because you have mentioned the case of an inspector of police who simply asked the general, can we have your papers? He said, how dare you? Me? Put him in my car. And the man was taken to a detention center in Otta. There was a detention camp. We took the photograph and circulated it around the world. That was why the candidature of the general was rejected. So it's not correct to say, oh, because it's a general. No, there are generals and there are generals. And that was how the general was. Knowing that that was the cause of his loss, General Obasanjo filed a libel suit against the late Dr. Obasanjo and myself. He sued us. I wanted to claim a colossal sum of money for libel. Of course, our lawyer, Dr. D.J. Abayomi was his lawyer. Yes. Our own lawyer, Chief Ganifa, pleaded justification that we are going to justify every sentence, every paragraph in the pamphlet that the general said was libelous. The day set for the trial, Richard, you must write this. The general was already in the witness box. And I was a rookie lawyer at that time. And then he said, Femi, this case will not go on. I said, what do you mean, sir? I said, just wait. Yes, your name? She said, no, sir. We can't go there. My lord, look at your head. Look at the photograph behind you, sir. That photograph is that of a colonel hanging a message in your head, sir. We are not confident that we are going to get justice. The man in the witness box is a general. The man there is a colonel. He takes instructions from me, whether he has retired or not. So this is a military court. We are not comfortable. We cannot get justice here. The judge was shaking. Which one is this one? Of course, the ambassadors had no answer. Because nobody had taken cognizance of the militarization of Nigerian courts. That photograph are done all courts in Lagos, High Court, Magistrate, Customary Court. In all other states in the country, the photograph of the governor, military governor, was hung in all the courts. The court said, because there was tension, you could feel it. The judge said the court will rise. Gani said, my lord, the court had better rise. Now, that day, in less than 24 hours, all the photographs of military rulers were best human rights law regimes on paper. You know something? We have all the laws. Laws that you can't find in America or Britain with respect to human rights enforcement. Richard has mentioned the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. She already mentioned it on socio-economic rights. We have the Anti-Torture Act. We have the Abolition of Criminal Justice Act. We have the Police Establishment Act 2020. We have the law against, this rejection of patients by the police. Hospitals without a police report. It's now a criminal offense in Nigeria. If you are tortured as a suspect, the penalty is 25 years imprisonment. No option of fine. So we have gone far. Where are we? What do we do amnesty? And I think that should be the subject of our next meeting. How do we enforce these laws to ensure that the rights of our people are respected? But let me leave you with a challenge. All of us, please, when you leave here, go and locate the nearest chief magistrate in your area. You know what I mean? Go and locate your chief magistrate. Because Section 34 of the Abolition of Criminal Justice Act and Section 70 of the Police Establishment Act have imposed a duty on chief magistrates in Nigeria, at least once a month, to visit every police station, all police stations in their magisterial district. During the visit, listen to this. During the visit, the magistrate can grant bail. The magistrate can order the release of the person, absolutely, or order that the person be taken to court. If that happens every month in our country, if all the 5,000 police stations are visited by a magistrate, today, illegal arrest and detention would have been a thing of the past. Ditto for other detention centers under the same laws. The Chief Judge of the Federal High Court shall designate judges to visit all other detention facilities, be it EFCC, NDLA, ICPC, and military detention centers. Those judges will perform the same assignments. So, why I'm challenging you, the one of the High Court, the Chief Judge has refused to designate the judges and sued him when caught, seeking to compel the Chief Judge to perform his statutory duty. But for the others, I beg you, today, if you are living in the Kenya, go and see the chief magistrate. Madam, when else are you going to visit all the police stations in the area who want to accompany you? I don't hope that our media people want to accompany our magistrates when they are visiting the police stations. Only the media was fighting corruption in Nigeria. I'm sure many of you, apart from Richard, one or two people there, you will not know if you say, if you tackle me, I double you. Have you heard that before? Yes. If you tackle me, I double you. That was a businessman. That was a powerful federal commissioner. In fact, the most powerful, the closest to no one. That went to court, filed an affidavit that this man is corrupt, and gave the details. And at that time, if you could go to court and say this man is corrupt, the media would feast on the story. And until the man was kicked out of government, or he resigned his government, the media would not let go. And that was what happened. Parker was forced to resign. And so it became, if you Parker me, I double you. The media must go back to that era. Today, apart from Sahara reporters, and I can say this anywhere, no media house in Nigeria is fighting corruption. The latest by Sarah reporters. It's a university in Lagos. So you have read about this. Where you buy a degree for 2 million naira, 2 or 3. Because Sarah reporters reported the story a few days ago. One at the school here. Some people have already fallen, and others are going to fall. And all of us must take this attitude. And if we are committed,